We are all waiting with bated breath. It is time for the main event here at Pride FC Inferno, boss. And Mirko CroCop has something to prove. A little overconfident, perhaps, in his last outing at Final Conflict against Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira in the interim heavyweight championship fight. Mirko CroCop, already a very intense individual. That loss, I think, has made him even more intense, and he has something to prove. And tonight he takes on Ron H2O Waterman. Waterman, his second appearance here, coming off a victory at Pride 24 against Valentijn Overeem. Again, how do you match these two up? CroCop, lightning quick. Waterman, one of the biggest and most agile fighters we've seen.
Yes, Ron Waterman's nickname is the H2O man, but I promise you, you do not want to call him the Water Boy.
No. I think Adam Sandler has that cornered already.
Yeah, because I think if you do that to him, this is the kind of person who will lift you up above your head and he will slam you down. So this, again, is a classic setup. We have the wrestler and we have the striker. Of course, we have CroCop with the left kick, with those kicks. And they're really fast. They come out of nothing, like, there, right there, boom. So if you don't keep your hands up, you are going down, my friend. So, what do we know? His last match, he got overconfident against Nogueira, Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira. He got overconfident. Nogueira could not take him down. Ron Waterman, on the other hand, is a really good wrestler. He's got a better takedown than Nogueira has. Once he got a hold, once he's going to get a hold of Mirko CroCop, that could be big trouble for Mirko CroCop.
You know, Mirko CroCop's one goal for the year 2004 is to win the Pride FC Heavyweight Championship. In order to do that, he has to get through Ron H2 Waterman. It's the main event. An opportunity at Total Elimination 2004 is up for grabs.
Boss, a sold-out crowd at Osaka Castle Hall giving Mirko CroCop the biggest ovation of the night. Only one loss blemishes his record. It came at Pride Final Conflict. An arm lock submission at the hands of Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira for the interim Pride Heavyweight Championship. But Mirko CroCop says he has refocused, recharged, and now has his sights set on beating Ron H2O Waterman here. And of course, going on to Total Elimination 2004.
Well, you said it all, my friend. You said it all. This is, and I say it every time Mirko fights, I have this weird feeling because something really bad can happen, you know. But now he's fighting Ron Waterman, and by the looks of him, ooh, he's strong. And I trained with him also, and he just picked me up and threw me down. It's going to be a wild fight.
Waterman, an all-American wrestler, is believed to be one of the most physically gifted heavyweights in the world today. And again, because of the 15-kilogram weight advantage for Waterman, Mirko CroCop will be allowed 4-point attacks. So, one of the biggest guys that CroCop has faced, of course, he was in there with the likes of Bob Sapp as well. But here we go. The main event of Pride FC's Inferno is underway.
Left kick to the body, you watch. Waterman's hands are high up.
Of course, CroCop known for his trademark left. And there is Waterman showing some power as he bowls CroCop to the ropes. CroCop trying to take down is secured by Waterman and into the full guard of CroCop. And again, an unfamiliar place for Mirko as Waterman attempts a can opener. Has CroCop done a lot of submission work since his loss to Nogueira? You would think that he has.
No, he did it already before. He just made a mistake, you know. He was overconfident. I tell you, he did it before. He knows his submissions. And of course
he does know his submissions, but has he continued to work on it knowing what's possible, especially against a wrestler like Waterman?
Yeah, but what do you think? If you lose with an armbar, you think, oh, let's learn a little bit more submissions. That's what I would do.
Of course.
But Waterman's very strong. Mirko's got an open guard. Waterman should go to the side mount, like I always say, and can do more damage there. He's just very, very strong.
Of course, Waterman has been working on a lot of timing work on his feet in preparation for this bout, but as always, also focuses on his bread and butter, the ground game, and that's where he is right now in the closed guard of Mirko CroCop, dropping a hammer fist, make it two.
They're going to move to the center of the ring. Yeah, he's trying to can open all the time. The can opener cannot really, you know, if you skip your hips out, it's not a submission at all. You can actually attack your opponent with an armbar right away there. So
you're right, he's attempting it again. CroCop from the bottom, trying to keep him. Of course, Waterman, a very powerful individual, very strong. And again, with the weight advantage now, you can see Mirko bucking his hips there. Spreading out is Waterman. Now it's the open guard.
He's trying to pass it. He's got 1 foot on his hip, on Waterman's hip here. 2 feet now in the hips. And he can play the open guard game easy, you know. Just make sure that he doesn't get the side mount because that is trouble. But, whoa. Nice, you see, no, he worked definitely on his ground game.
2 minutes gone in the opening round. And Waterman has CroCop on his back here in the closed guard now, but really not in much danger at this point as Waterman now is going to attempt some strikes. He's going with the crossface as well. Some right hands.
You see what he's doing constantly. He's leaning to side. He's going there for a side choke. Did you see that, Mirko? Ron is constantly leaning on Mirko's throat. He's just annoying him non-stop. Mirko now has got the half butterfly guard. But Ron has so much weight advantage that I don't know if he can turn him. And he's such a good wrestler, so he's got a real good base.
This is obviously not where Mirko CroCop wanted to be early on in this round, but Waterman, thus far, not being able to really take advantage of the situation he's presented with.
No. He really should pass it. Yeah, see? He's
There's
some
left hands from the bottom delivered by CroCop. Now, Waterman beginning to posture a bit. Open guard of CroCop. And you hear his manager, Phyllis Lee, is in the corner screaming to keep your weight on him, Ron. That's really his biggest advantage heading into this main event. But CroCop doing a good job of defending from the bottom as well.
Defending and his
striking.
The striking attacks are pretty solid, I have to say. He should rain down right straights, Ron, right here. Right or left straights. And we'll go to the body. Hook to the body, right straight to the head. Right hook to the body, right straight to the head.
He should really be using a size advantage, as you said, boss, even though Mirko has the hook in to try to pass this guard. Perhaps in a side control where he can use those big tree trunk legs of his.
Yeah,
try to attack the body, but Mirko doing a really good job of maintaining him in now what is the closed guard.
Yep. Now he should open his guard and kick him away. Kick him away, boy. Look there, that's why he should.
There's a good escape there by CroCop. And he's back on his feet. So Waterman unable, there's that trademark left roundhouse, and now he strikes. Waterman brings him down in the turtle position. Soccer kick to the head. Waterman not really defending. Well, there he trips CroCop momentarily, but he's back in the turtle position. Soccer kick to the head, and it's over, just like that.
Wow. Yeah, once CroCop got to stand up, you saw that Waterman was tired, fatigue stepped in.
You never know what's going to happen when the Croatian sensation Mirko CroCop is in the ring at 4 minutes and 37 seconds of the opening round. After escaping the ground game of a Ron H2O Waterman, CroCop in short order ends this fight.
Yeah, the reversal was, yeah, definitely. You were asking, do you think he worked on his ground game? And he reversed him. He reversed Waterman.
I know he worked on his ground game, but it's just more of a focus taking on a wrestler the stature of Ron H2O Waterman. And for a few minutes there, I guess, surprising him with the takedown. CroCop never really in any danger with the reversal, went to work, utilizing his trademark kicks and ending our main event here in Inferno in electrifying fashion.
Wow, he's back. That's the only thing I can say.
So now Mirko CroCop prepares for Total Elimination 2004. We talked with him, boss. Of course, he has his sights set on a rematch with Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira, the interim Pride Heavyweight Champion, and also a bout with Fedor Emelianenko, who, of course, is the Pride Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah, that's going to be so wild. Let's take a look at the replay here. Look, he's pushing underneath his jaw, trying to push him away. But Ron is still going to get the takedown here. Let's see what happens now. Goes in with the high kick. Ooh, it touched him. It touched him. We didn't see that before, but I think it grazed him already. They're going to show it for sure one more time.
A last valiant attempt there by Waterman with a single leg takedown, but that was too much. And CroCop finishes it with a soccer kick to the head. Here you go,
Yeah,
boss.
here we go. That's the, yeah. Oh, man, once he went down. Yeah, no, totally in control. He's back in the house. And this last one, oh my God.
So Mirko
Bang.
CroCop takes care of Ron H2O Waterman. Now, we talked about what he has his sights set on, Boss Rutan. We also need to talk about the 3 other fighters which will be going on thanks to their victories here at Inferno. They will be a part of Total Elimination 2004, which will begin on pay-per-view April 25th.
Yep.
What about Yoshihisa Yamamoto? A surprising freak victory over the returning Mark Kerr, knocking himself out with that double leg takedown.
Yeah, I've never seen something like that before. And like I told you, it was 2 people, 2 body weights, 400-500 pounds together, dropping on your head. Let's see what Mirko has
Mirko
to
is
say.
addressing the crowd here following his main event victory
I hope
over
you enjoy
Waterman.
this fight because I wanted to fight with Mr. Waterman as the strongest opponent I was offered. And I must admire him. He's one of the strongest fighter I ever fought. He's really strong. And this is going to be my ticket for participating K1 Pride Grand Prix final. Sorry.
One of the few people who can get away with a slip up like that is Mirko CroCop, the Croatian sensation. And Mirko very gracious in victory as well there, Boss Rutan, as he commended Ron Waterman for his valiant efforts, saying that Waterman is one of the strongest fighters he has ever faced, giving him a good early test there with the takedown and the ground game, but CroCop secures victory in stunning and electrifying fashion, as has been his trademark here in Pride.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Absolutely right. He said, let's hear what
He
he has
continues
to
to
say.
apologize for the
Okay, he said thank you.
and thanks the sold-out audience here at Osaka Castle Hall. Again, don't forget that we have Yoshihisa Yamamoto, who stunned Mark Kerr. What you say that Kerr will be back, I tend to agree, even though, again, he was through so much in his life, personally and otherwise.
Yeah.
Mentally, even though it was a freak accident what happened, mentally it has to take its toll on him.
No, it has to, yeah. But you know, if you look back at the replay and you see
I know.
yourself going like that, you think, okay, you know, that, yeah, like.
But
you said,
maybe
it's
you
a
think,
freak
you know, it could be a sign. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, does Mark Kerr have, you know, is he back to where he wants to be otherwise? Were you, when you saw him with his trunks on, were you impressed with how he looked physically?
No, I actually thought that he looked good because he lost weight. And I
That's
always
right.
tell him,
And I
lose
agree.
weight because you have more stamina. His problem earlier in his fights was stamina problem. You know, so I thought he looked great.
Okay, well, we'll wait to see what happens with Mark Kerr. Also, in addition to Yoshihisa Yamamoto, we saw Heath Herring defeat Gan McGee. Herring is also going to be in Total Elimination 2004, and you know he's been waiting for this opportunity for a long time.